Okay, for those of you who are having issues with anxiety, which here I am, I have issues with anxiety and having a lot of anxiety attacks, especially right now. There's so much going on in our world and anxiety is at an all-time high level. And so there are three things that we are going to do in this video. Number one, we are going to calm down the central nervous system. That's the first thing you want to do when you are having an anxiety attack, is to calm down your central nervous system, because you've been triggered and that's what's excited. And the most potent and effective and quickest way to do that is to bring your attention to your breath and to start to slow down your breath. And then the second thing that we are going to do is become mindful. So anxiety is highly caused by triggers, and it triggers something that happened in the past, and it makes our body and mind feel like it's happening in the now. And so sometimes we know what it is, sometimes we don't know what triggered us, and that doesn't even matter, and you don't have to analyze that. But what you do need to do is become present. So anxiety can be from that type of a trigger, or it can be from a trigger of projecting into the future that there's danger ahead. And so not feeling safe going forward, and that can cause a ton of anxiety. So the second thing that's really, really important after you've calmed your central nervous system down some through breath is to become present and mindful and to ground yourself into the now. So the second thing we're going to do is to ground ourselves into the now. The third thing we're going to do is we're going to do tapping. And what that does is it taps into the energetic body, the outside body, and it has what you call meridians, and through those meridians there's pathways that communicate to each other. And so in a trigger and an anxiety attack, what's happened is that there's this pathway that's been followed over and over again, kind of like they tell you about your brain, how you make pathways. It's the same thing. It has this pathway through the energetic body that's going from meridian to meridian to meridian it's following. And what we're going to do with the tapping is we're going to interrupt that pathway, and we're going to calm it, and we're going to introduce a new type of signal and pathway into it. So we are going to work with tapping in the very end. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to guide you through this. So you could hit, and I'll put a timestamp in below. So if you ever want to come back to this and just go through it because you're in an anxiety attack, you can know exactly where to start the video. Okay, let's do this. So assuming you're here and you are triggered and you're in an anxiety attack, we're going to move forward. Okay, bring your mind to your breath. Don't try to change it at this point or alter it. Just bring your mind to become aware of it. And it is helpful if you can close your eyes. Notice the flow of air going through your nostrils, the coolness of it, and it coming back up and going out your mouth or nostrils. Now see if you can feel that breath going all the way down into the bottom of your lungs, slowly. See if you can slow it down just a little bit. See if you can expand your lungs outward making your chest larger, breathing in. See if you can make your out breath longer than your in breath. Any noises that you hear in your environment or in my background environment just help you to relax even more. Now take long, deep, methodical in-breaths and slowly blow them out, making the out-breath a little bit longer than the in-breath. And keep your attention on your breath. If there's outside distractions, either in my environment or your environment, just let them float by, helping you relax even more. Now I want you to slowly open your eyes, blink them a couple times. And I want you to look around your environment, your immediate environment, and I want you to out loud name as many colors as you see. So for myself, I might say brown, purple. Just look for colors in your environment. Now see how many things are square or rectangle, have 4 points on them, 4 corners in your environment. Maybe some things you've never noticed before, to be square, to have 4 corners. Now see how many things are circular, round, ball-shaped, wheel-shaped. Now I want you to open your arms out, take a deep breath in, and hold your hands, your fingers out, open yourself up, take a deep breath. Feel the tension between your shoulder blades as you reach them as far back as you can without forcing. And then bring them, let your breath out, and cross them in front of you and give yourself a big hug. Put your head down into your hug. Rub your shoulders affectionately. Take a deep breath and let it out, and let the tension out. Now I want you to rock back and forth, whichever way seems comfortable, and listen to the sounds in your environment. How many different sounds can you pick up? They may even be sounds on my video. The sound of my voice is one of them. You may hear the sound of your breathing. And let each sound that you hear relax you. And now rub your shoulders some more. Give yourself a big hug. Rub the back of your neck. The back, as far back as you can, as comfortably as you can. Just hug yourself. Rub your arms. And then open them up again. Release the tension. Loosen yourself up a bit. And this time I want you to cross your right hand up in front, underneath your left hand, and bring your left hand up over to your other side. And I want you to hold the shoulder with your right hand, your left shoulder, and with your left hand, I want you to just stroke that right side of your body affectionately. Just be affectionate to yourself, like you would to a little child that you're just cradling in your arms and loving on. Brush the hair off the side of your face and tell yourself, I love you. I'm here with you. And then open your arms up and over your head. Bring them out again. Let out your breath. Let them rest down for a second. Do some circles with your shoulders or your head, whatever feels good, just to kind of loosen up. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to open our arms, but this time we're going to bring the left hand underneath the right arm and up to the right shoulder, and the right arm to the left side, and repeat. No stretching or doing it beyond what you can. If you can't reach the shoulder and you can only reach the upper arm up here, that's fine. Don't hurt anything. Be gentle with yourself. But the whole point is to hug yourself and to allow this arm to have more room to support it, to come over here, and just give yourself some affection on this side now. And say to yourself, I love you. I'm here with you. Give yourself that affection and that soothing. And then open your arms again, and just this time, just rub the tension out of your arms, out through your fingertips, fling out any tension out of your fingertips. Rub them again, starting at the shoulder and down through the fingertips, and fling out any tension. Then go to the tops of your legs, and starting at your thighs and down to your knees, rub them out to the knees, all the tension. And then down the calves and the shins, and then point your toes and make your feet move around a little bit to let out the tension. And then plant your feet on the ground again. Okay, now that we are present in our homes, I want you to look at your home and with gratitude that you have shelter. Think about your body with gratitude. Tell yourself you love you. And now we are going to do some tapping. Again, this is going to help break the pathways that are telling us there's danger, there's something wrong, okay? So we are going to start out by tapping along where on the pinky side of your hand, on the side of it, right here, just slightly. You're not hitting it with force, but you're tapping it like that. You could do either hand, or you can do alternate both ones if you want to. And then we're going to tap just right here with 2 fingers inside the eyebrow right here. Just tap. And then we're going to tap right here, right outside the eye, with the 2 fingers. And then we're going to tap right on that little bone beneath the eye, very gently. And then right beneath the nose and that little crease, very gently. Right under on the chin. And then right at the clavicle, right beneath it, take all 4 fingers and tap. And then right under the arm at the side, take all 4 fingers and tap. If you can do both, go ahead. I always have to do just, it's hard for me to do both, but if you can, do both. And then right on top of the head. Okay, we're going to repeat this, and this time we're going to say, even though I feel anxious and stressed, I completely and fully love myself and appreciate myself. Oh, sorry. Start again. Even though I feel stressed and anxious, I completely and fully love and appreciate myself. One more time. even though I feel stress and anxiety, I completely and fully love and appreciate myself. Okay, how do you feel now? I want you to end this video by taking another deep breath and just think about how good you feel now, how relaxed and how empowered you are to know how to calm your anxiety down. How empowering that is for you. And I want you to clap your hand and rub your hands. Get some energy going, some chi going between your hands. And then I want you to cup them over your eyes gently, just a gentle cup. And relax your eyes. Relax your eye sockets. Relax your brain. Relax your scalp. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck and shoulders. Then slowly pull them off your eyes. Open them. And let's do it again. Clap them. Get some chi going in them. Energy. And this time I want you to put them over your heart. Right hand first. Left hand over the top. And then bow your head to your heart. And say to yourself, focus in on your heart and relax your heart in your chest and your back. And say, I love you. I am with you. And I will never abandon you. I hope this has been helpful.